TV over there, though. Yeehaw! How you doing, buddy?
Hear that echo, man? That was way over that way. I heard it.
What are we on the beach here, pal? What's going on?
I don't know. We belong on a beach or something.
Hey, welcome to another Keepin Country Strong right here on Channel 23, all over the Hudson Valley in the tri-state area.
400 bands and acts has been on the show.
That's right, 400. Well, this show's been on for 20 years, correct?
Right, and we're getting seen all over the Hudson Valley. And we got some special guests tonight. And
we got a big act on board tonight, buddy.
Well, I've heard this gentleman's song so many times. Everybody I know sings along with these songs. They're great. And he's going to come over. He's gonna sing 3 tunes for you. And we're going to talk about his new album, play a little bit.
All right.
And they're going to sing some more because we really want them here to sing. We're not here for us to talk because Benzee never shuts up. Right?
I'll be as quiet as possible
tell your
tonight.
Wife, at least she ain't knocking on the table again. That's terrible.
She critiques every show I do, and she mentioned that, so I'm going to be good with the table tonight, buddy.
You know, and then this year we got a lot of different things coming up, a lot of fairs, street fairs, fundraisers, and also our guest, Mr. Larry Chance, and the Earls are here tonight.
That's right.
They got the whole bunch here, so it's not... I thought just Larry's coming down. We really got a good thing tonight. We got the whole bunch come down, and... now they're all in hillbilly heaven, right, Larry?
That's it. And you know, despite what the screen's showing there, we are in Port Jervis in the studios. We're not on a beach, folks.
We belong on a beach
somewhere. I got the
somewhere.
beach shirt, though, huh?
Yeah, you'll never make it. You know, you retired cops are awful.
Oh, we are we?
Yeah. Well, I can use one of your pass cards though if I ever get to the city.
Hey, Carl, you're playing all over the tri-state area. CarlRichardsBand.com. And Carl Richards Band at hotmail.com if anybody, future acts want to come on the show to play all their original music. And also BenzeePromotions.com is all the fundraisers that I'm running throughout the Hudson Valley area.
The bus trips.
Bus trips, NASCAR trips, casino trips, ball games, Saratoga racetrack over the summer. So you can go to BenzeePromotions.com and get all the information, how to contact us, and we're both on Facebook.
You know, we gotta say a prayer for John Mans out there. He's a friend of mine, and he's getting a hip transplant.
Ooh,
and
good man.
Wish him a full recovery. He's got a great show, and been on there myself many times.
Doo-wop Shop.
Yeah,
that's right.
The Bop Shop.
Sunday nights, right? The Bop Shop.
Sunday, yeah. He's been on there. I don't know how many years, 30 years maybe. I don't know.
Good man, John.
Pretty loud.
We wish him the best.
So I want you to introduce these guys. They're going to do 3 songs.
One of the top acts of all time, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Keepin Country Strong, Larry Chance and the Earls.
Back, you're going to go back to the street corner, folks.
Yeah.
Look.
Take 2.
Look up for my baby. Look at my baby. Run, Look up for my baby. Look at my baby.
Looking for my baby. Where can she be? Someone hear my plea and send her back to me.
Look up for my baby. Look at my baby.
My baby's gone and left me all alone and blue. She's got someone new. Please tell me what can I do? Each night I pray the Lord above to send me back the one that I love. And if she comes back home to me, I love her, I love her, yes sirree.
Look for my baby. Look at my baby.
Looking for my baby. Where can she be? Someone hear my plea and send her back to me.
Run, 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 run.
Here's another one from, we like so much, we recorded originally in 1961, and we decided to do it again on a recent CD. It's called Lost Love. And these are the kind of songs we sang without musical accompaniment on the old street corner. The sun won't shine like it used to before until you say, darling, that you're mine once more. All of my memories, all of my cares, they are too hard for me to bear. The moon won't glow like it glowed that night when I held you, darling, oh so tight. We two together, you said it would be, then you lied, you turned and walked out on me. You took advantage of my faithfulness. You knew all I wanted was your happiness. Nothing could tear our dream world apart. Then you found a new love and broke my heart. The moon won't glow like it glowed that night when I held you, darling, oh so tight. We two together, you said it would be, then you lied, you turned and walked out on me. Thank you. Again, from a recent album, in fact, it's the title song. This is the original version of a song called Back on the Streets of the Bronx, which was, of course, used in the film A Bronx Tale. Our friend Chaz Palminteri needed a good song, and this is the original version. This is what we came up with.
Wop wop, shoobity wop wop. Wop wop, shoobity wop wop. Wop wop, shoobity wop wop. Wop wop, shoobity wop.
On the streets of the Bronx is where I wanna be. Standing on the corner singing good old harmony. I will be waiting for the man to come along and discover me. My father Father preaches, son, please get a job. Oh, but I don't want to work. I want to be a singing star. Drive up and down the Bronx in my brand new shiny car. And on the streets, that's where I want to be. And on the streets, that's where I want to be. And on the streets of the Bronx, where I want to be. Standing on the corner singing good old harmony. I will be waiting for the man to come along and discover me. On the streets of the Bronx.
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 Out on the streets of the Bronx.
On the streets of the Bronx.
Out on the streets of the Bronx.
On the streets of the Bronx.
Streets of the Bronx is where I wanna be.
Come on down.
Come on down.
Come on over, guys.
Talk loud. We can only afford one mic.
Come on down.
All right.
You're in Hillbilly
Fantastic.
Avenue. Well, hi, sir. How you doing?
Hello there.
How you doing, Larry? Great job, buddy.
Just
Sit
come on
down,
over,
guys.
guys. It's spread out here. Nobody.
out.
Yeah,
Nobody.
John, we got a couple of seats.
We got
over
chairs
here.
over here for you guys. Sure.
This is it on film, folks. It's coming to you live in color.
All right, great job.
I gotta go wee wee.
Very good.
Thank you.
Great.
I really am.
All right. Well, Larry's going way.
Larry, we'll see you later.
Let's
Larry.
talk to these guys. Maybe we can get some good stories out here.
How you get?
Oh, nobody wants to spill their guts. Come on over
We're
here.
missing someone over here too.
How are you?
How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Well, how you been,
Great
buddy?
sound. Great
I'm
sound.
good. I'm Bobby Tribuzio.
Oh yeah, introduce yourselves, guys.
Vito Garcia, Chuck Marizal.
All right.
We're glad you really came down.
Yes.
Was just we had a little bit of misunderstanding here, but everything's you're here. We're glad you guys came, and this will be shown all over the Hudson Valley.
What? Where?
Hudson Valley. Well, not over towards the prison, but
Oh yeah, Poughkeepsie. We're on
child
Poughkeepsie,
support.
too.
I heard that coming down.
Sullivan County, Poughkeepsie.
We performed at a prison once. We performed for the nice guys there at Greenhaven.
Okay.
Great.
And they let you out.
Yeah, we got out. We went the whole 9 yards.
Nice, very nice.
But yeah, I know. We used to do the HARC telethon. You guys was always Larry, or you guys were all
Sure,
together. Used
sure.
to do that when they had that out in the mall there, and that was
Remember that show?
that was huge back then.
John Moultrie involved in that as well?
Yeah, John Moultrie.
Sure, John.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
John.
can mention John. Good
Sure,
man.
sure.
Good radio man.
Yeah.
I worked with him over at TBQ
Yeah.
for a few years.
Yeah,
Great
he's,
guy.
he's still around doing stuff, and you guys always been doing the Paramount, right? Yeah,
Sure.
a lot of shows at the Paramount, and
Sure have.
How many shows a year do you guys do? Roughly.
Many as we can. Do them all.
100, 50,
Yeah.
100?
now you sound like
Yeah.
me. Whatever we can
About
do.
right.
That sounds good. Yeah.
At least 100.
Yeah.
Sure.
Great.
That's what
great.
I would figure.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what's the deal now?
All right.
You coming back?
I don't know, I just thought I'd stand back here and watch you.
I'm trying to get a
We're
good
doing
story.
great. We got the Earls here
Want me to
in
introduce
studio live.
We couldn't get nothing out of them, Larry. You must pay these guys good because they went
keeping
button
it-
right up, man.
Staying quiet.
They're like most bands. They squeal their guts out. These guys didn't say a dang thing. But
Larry,
Yes, sir.
how long has this band in this incarnation been together?
About 5'8". No, since 1957.
Wow,
May of
1957.
1957.
Well, everybody knows you, Larry. In the whole area, they know of you. And John talks very highly of you all the time. John Manson.
No accounting for taste.
Yeah, well, I don't know what he was talking
John's
about.
a good guy, and I wish him well. And we spoke to him earlier, and he came through with fine colors. So
Great, that's good
All is
news because
well.
I haven't heard, but yeah, I've been on the show myself many times. He always pushes all the local stuff and,
yes, he does.
and all the
I give him a lot
benefit
of
work.
credit for that.
What's your favorite song to perform in concert,
I Believe.
Larry? I Believe. Same with you guys?
That's the most meaning.
Yeah.
Whatever he says.
Whatever the boss says, right?
Absolutely.
Now, where are you from, basically?
South Philly till I was 15, and then the Bronx. And Bobby,
Okay.
From the Bronx also,
From the-
Bobby? Yes.
Originally from the Fordham section, yeah.
Belmont?
Right,
Yeah.
yes.
and
I'm still in the Bronx, yeah.
My first foot post on the job was Belmont Avenue.
Really?
187, 188 in Belmont.
Well, I lived right between 187 and 188.
That was my first foot post.
Not on Belmont, on Arthur.
Yeah, no, I know
Well-
Arthur. What's that?
did you ever lock him up?
He used
No,
to,
no, that was 89 and
Benzee
1989,
used to sell ice cream down
1990.
there. Benzee used to sell ice cream out of his motorcycle. You know them 3-wheelers?
That was a great neighborhood, I tell you, back then.
Footpost, what,
Good food.
Police department.
yeah, yeah.
Well, we were out at a 4A precinct,
Not the
but
4A
it was
back
a
then?
training unit.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Spent a year in a training unit there.
Because years ago, it used to be the 4-6.
Yeah.
When I was a young guy.
And Chuck, I can't have a mental block. I can't say Rutherford.
Rutherford.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, okay.
Rutherford.
Meadowlands.
Yeah, right there.
Right.
I didn't know anyone lived in Rutherford. I just thought it was the stadium.
Well, he keeps moving me to Hackensack because you can't say Rutherford.
Some people live in Hackensack, that's for sure.
Well, I know you guys play all over. Where do you do most of your
Jersey
gigging
City.
at?
Could be anywhere.
Anywhere, right? But,
Anywhere from California to Maine to cruising to whatever, you know.
What's a website? You have a website that
Yes,
people
we
can
do.
get you?
LarryChansonEarls.com. And we have a store there where they can purchase CDs if they like, and events, and we have a little jukebox where they can hear some music.
Very cool.
And Vito, of course, is our newest member and
You can tell.
our youngest member.
He just
Take
had a
a look.
birthday.
I have underwear older than him.
he didn't hear that one, did he?
Oh, yes, I did.
No, he heard it. See, he hears.
Listen, I'm
He's
jealous.
young.
Straight
He got
from
them
Jersey
ears.
City.
He can hear all that stuff.
Yes, unfortunately, yes. But I still love him anyway. It's fine.
Now, do you guys ever do with a full band or just the?
We are a full band.
Oh, these all play then
Drums,
instruments.
bass,
Okay.
guitar, keyboards, bass, trombone. Bobby plays keyboards and guitar.
Oh,
along with
great,
bass.
great.
Chuck plays guitar. Bobby plays the glockenspiel.
No, Vito does.
Oh, Vito
Oh, I
plays the
did? Oh,
glockenspiel.
yeah, I've been there too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that for polkas or anyway?
I used to play trombone, but I let it slide.
Yeah, geez. They're digging deep on them ones. Boy, oh boy.
Okay, well, look at the time.
Larry, you played on bills with a lot of big acts. Who was your favorite group for you guys to play with on the same card?
There's so many.
I could mention one that comes to mind, Bill Haley. Remember that, right? A few times.
Sure, remember that.
Sure. But
But I was more of a group person. And I loved Bill Haley, and I liked working with Fats Domino,
right,
and of course Chuck Berry, Little Richard, and
Chuck Jackson.
I mean, you know. But my favorite was probably the Flamingos.
The Flamingos.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good group.
If I had to pick one, it would be them.
Wow. Did you perform with them a lot, or was it
Many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On tour?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's that's really good when you get with all them kind of groups and you get into a pro line.
Well, we used to do
System.
bus tours, and it'd be like 10 or 12 acts on the bus. And I remember Bobby Lewis was about 4 o'clock in the morning. We're going through Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, on the way to Pittsburgh, and he jumped up and said, "I couldn't sleep at all last night." And that bus just rocked all the way to Pittsburgh. We started singing and didn't stop till we got there. So those are wonderful times, you know. And I remember working in Cobo Hall in Detroit with Benny King and the Isley Brothers and a bunch of acts. And the Isley Brothers decided to take their Hammond B3 into their room. So everybody converged. And we sang and sang till the police came. Because I guess it was a little loud. We had that Hammond going full blast. And we had a good time.
Did
Hey, that's the
anybody
way to do it.
Anybody ever think of recording these sessions at?
I wish
Late
we
at night,
had,
that would-
I wish we had. I really do. I wish we had recorded them.
Yeah, that would have been really something rare.
Great
You
little jam
catch all
sessions,
that
yeah.
kind of stuff.
I would have paid to be the bus driver on some of those, some of those
great.
trips, some of those
You
tours.
could have been that officer with the
I
ice
would
cream
have
truck.
seriously. I would have paid to
Well,
drive
you
a
would
bus.
probably locked us all up, though.
Nah, I don't get involved in all that.
He lost. Benzee here lost a lot of weight. That's probably why you don't recognize him down
Yeah,
there.
Oh
I-
yeah,
I-
I was over 400.
Yeah, I know he gave it to me.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, when I met you guys at the Paramount, I was over 400. So had
You
the
can't tell
lap
to look
band
at me.
and
There's a
everything.
skinny
Yeah,
guy inside me
the
trying to
lap
get
band
out. But I can usually sedate him with 2 or 3 donuts.
I got a couple of good pictures of us backstage.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you guys, it was a fantastic show. Unbelievable. I think it was like almost a 3-hour show altogether.
yeah, I got a.
I think it was 2.5.
And I was telling your manager, I got a beautiful club over here. Is interested in having you guys. It's a dinner kind of club, not a bar or
It's
nothing.
our kind of thing.
And hopefully he gets in contact with Riverview Inn and Judy Shea, and she knows
So
about you.
everybody
So it's just
watch-
that contact thing.
Watch for us at the Riverview Inn, and possibly we'll.
Oh, they'd love you over there. You kidding? You know.
And you do a lot with fundraisers. I know Dr. E, who you know.
Tommy Anelli, yeah.
Yep, with Croc.
Save my voice.
Yep, and I've been on board with them. Ran a couple of bus trips, raised money for them too. So we got
great.
something in common there.
Yeah, Tommy's a great guy.
Yes, he is. And they just started a chapter over in Newburgh area, and we set up a little comedy show with music just for the first meeting, and that went off very well. So they got another
right.
chapter in Orange County.
So,
It's
so
really
when was the first time that you really realized you could sing? I mean, that you got involved. I know you had groups and stuff, a group and everything, but
When I was a little guy.
did you start in the church too, or not?
No, but I used to go. There was a Baptist church
Right.
a couple of blocks away, and I'd go every Sunday morning, stand outside, and listen to the music. And there was a place called Pep's Musical Bar, Show Bar, and I'd go there and I'd listen to all the performers that would come in. And when I was about 8 years old, I was in the 3rd grade, and I did a duet thing called the Butcher and the Pieman, and I was the pieman, and I had the hat and a little white apron, and went out and we did it and got a lot of applause. And I said, I like this.
Yeah, that works
And I
that way.
decided,
Yeah.
you know what, I want to be a singer. And then when I was about 13, I realized girls like it too.
Yep, I got that. But
Yeah, that was important.
That they do.
I got to curb what I say. My wife's in there. Anyway, I understand where you're coming from on that deal.
Well, when you're a kid, you know, that's important.
You get
Of course, I was doing hillbilly music, so I was on the back porch singing to all the girls.
still
But
today. I'm sure
they
you
loved
got
it. They
a
were
lot of-
hillbillies
lot
too.
of groupies, right? But they're
Hey, listen, later you'll hear
30,
some of
40
our
years
country
older.
music.
A little older.
We do some country
a little
too.
older. Especially the Florida shows, probably when you do the Florida tour.
Now you do have a new album. It's just coming out.
Yes, we you know, we've in the past we've done jazz albums. We also have a country album out, which we'll play some cuts from later. Our new album, of course, the roots are in doo-wop, and we've got an original song called "She's My Girl." Maybe they can cue it up.
Okay, well they're in there. Do we know what? There's your manager over there. He's getting all kinds of signals.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our very first successful recording, which is a song called "Life Is But a Dream," and it was our very first chart recording back in 1961.
Will you take part in my life?
Was he gonna go over there?
My love, that is my dream. Life is but a dream. It's what you make it. Always try to give. Don't ever take it. Life has its music. Life has its songs of love. Yes, life is but a dream. And I dream of you, strange as it may seem. I'll always love you. I'm trying to tell you just what you mean to me. I love you with all my heart, and I adore you and all your loving charms. I want you to do your part. Oh, come
can't believe I was ever that young. You sound like a little kid. Well, I was a little kid.
And 19 something or other.
Yeah, we don't even
61.
want to mention.
61.
Wow.
62, we were recording a song that's kept us working for 54 years. And it's become a kind of a nostalgia classic. A lot of radio shows, the doo-wop shows start the night with Remember Then, because I guess that's what it's all about. It was just in a motion picture called The Dukes, and it was our biggest hit. And here's Remember Then, I think.
Oh, you mean here and now?
I'm broken hearted now, since we have parted now. My mind wanders now and then. Remember then.
Every field I know, they know this song every time.
What a verse.
That song is worldwide, man.
My all-time favorites right there.
Oh, that's worldwide. Every field of music knows that song. I mean,
Definitely.
no matter wherever you go, you can,
It's kept us working for a long time.
great tune.
Felt
Now,
like we were here singing along with
did
them.
you write that tune, Larry, or somebody wrote
No,
it for you?
Friends of ours actually wrote the song. A gentleman named Stan Vincent produced it, and thankfully became our biggest hit. And we've gone back to the roots with a couple of the songs on our latest CD. And we took a song called She's My Girl. It's an original song, and kind of goes back to that feel. And it's called She's My Girl, and I hope everybody likes this from the new CD. She's my girl, she's my world, yeah. Well, I got a girl. She's my world. Darling, hear my plea. Oh, baby, don't leave me.
I tell kids today, and they always want to play louder and faster and harder. I says the real songs, Elvis and all them, and it was a groove that made you dance. It wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't a loud. Well, that's my grandson over there. He's in a different situation, but you know how.
Well,
you know what I'm
supposed to
saying?
be.
It's a different.
We
groove.
were at his age, right?
That's right.
When was it? I
We
can't
weren't
remember
checking
that
out
far
Perry
back.
Como that much. We were listening to, Little Richard and stuff. So I understand.
But like you hear people do Johnny Be Good, the real version is a groove, and all the
absolutely.
Elvis stuff is a groove. It's not have to be loud or driving, and some they don't get that. But where can we get this out? Where can
How
we get
can we
it?
purchase the CD?
LarryChanceandTheEarls.com
Okay. And at your live shows.
or collectibles oldies.com or at our shows. Yeah.
At your live shows.
And what's
Yep.
the name of the album?
The album is called The Soul of Larry Chance and the Earls.
Great.
Very cool.
Because this will be aired. This show will go all over Hudson Valley and everything.
All over the place.
Yeah, you've heard that story before. It's gonna be everywhere.
Every place.
You ain't seen nothing yet. But
So anyway, we also did a few of our favorite songs that weren't original. We took a few of those, and I think all of us all love a song that Casinos did called "Then You Can Tell Me Goodbye." I think that's up next. Oh, Your Precious Love. Again, one of my favorites. We like this one so much. Now listen to this. But we decided to do a doo-wop version, and it's also on our country CD.
All
A
right.
country version. So this is our doo-wop version of the Jerry Butler classic for Your Precious Love. And this one makes me feel funny, so if I lean over and kiss you, you'll understand.
kiss Benzee. He's used
I'll
to
kiss
it.
you, Larry. I'll kiss you, baby.
All right, let me get in the middle of this crap.
Any love
And
That's beautiful, that
It's a
song.
great song, and as I said, we liked it so much, we put it on the country album. And guess what, guys?
What's that?
We just happen to have a copy with us.
All right.
Great, man.
This is good.
By the way, you know,
just for Carl Richards.
I have my own radio show on Tuesday nights on the internet worldwide, and we have people from Texas, California, all over listen. And if you'd like to call and give me a copy, of course it's 11 o'clock at night, but it's on. I'd gladly play.
Oh, geez, I wonder if I'll be up.
It's only 11 o'clock Eastern
Well,
Standard
you're a
Time.
musician and singers. Everybody's up. I sleep during the day anyway.
So do we.
And
It's like 10 in the morning.
I would dare call before noon.
I would gladly
We kill
play
if you call before noon.
I don't even know what noon is. Anyway.
So anyway, hopefully all our country fans will like this one. It's what I like to call country soul, and it's our version of same song, For Your Precious Love, done country.
All right.
Great.
How do you like it so far?
Never sounded better.
Your precious love means more to me than any love could ever be. For when I wanted you, I was so lonely and so blue. For that's what love will do. And darling, oh, when I first realized that you were fooling me, and darling, they say that our love won't grow, but I just want to tell them that they don't know. No, 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 no. Darling, they say our love won't grow. Oh, I just gotta tell them that they don't know. For as long, honey, as long as you're in love with me, our love will grow higher, deeper than any sea. And honey, of all the things that I want in this whole wide world is just for you to say you're gonna be my girl. Oh, my honey. Oh, my darling. I don't wanna be without you, no. I couldn't live without you. I don't wanna be alone, no.
Hey, Larry, who did you use for that album cover? I would swear that was Carl Richards on the album
Jeez.
cover.
Can I get a
If-
cut?
if-
Do I get a cut of the money?
We did look alike, didn't we?
You guys, you put.
I just need
black
my
cowboy
shades
hats
on now
Larry, tell him that
Definitely.
and a white hat.
acidic.
Can I send my bills to you?
If it wasn't
telling
Carl, it was,
Well, let me borrow your hat for a minute. Well, let me borrow your hat for a minute. We'll give him a hat.
you know what I mean?
I need a country hat. I don't wear those. I wear country hats.
I do
I
too.
need my cowboy hat, my Stetson.
There you go.
Great.
You guys could be.
Did you like my
brothers right
Stetson?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what,
But you know, I like the harmonies of the doo-wop ears and stuff. And my singer who plays the guitar for me, he does he can do 3-part harmony, and when you got a guy like that singing with you, it really makes you feel like singing. And
Oh, absolutely.
because Buck Owens and all that type guys had that high-end singer, and I used to tell the band, turn it down, I don't want to hear that. But,
harmony is.
vocals are really
how did you
just fun,
decide
you know?
which songs to put on a country album? Because not any song that you could, not any doo-wop song or any song you could turn into a country
Well,
song. Could
we've got another song that Fred Imus wrote, Don Imus's brother, and it's called "God Gave Me the Talent." I think it's a great song. And many years ago, you know, Freddie's a great country writer. He wrote tunes like "I Don't Want to Have to Marry You," which Jim Ed Brown and Cornelius made a smash hit with. I did the original demo for that. That was sent down to Nashville. I guess they liked it because they decided to do it. And I used to be the guy that sang all the demos for Fred Imus.
Wow.
And when I heard that song, I fell in love with it. And there's a song called "He's Alive," which is our tribute to Elvis. And because he's alive.
right. He's alive in everybody.
He's alive all over.
Yeah.
Right.
We had Elvis.
Yeah,
on
we
the
had a
show.
song.
I saw him at the mall 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we had one like where
We
everybody's
had one
searching
of-
about
yeah,
Elvis,
everybody's
but we had one red rose about Elvis's birthday.
Well, this thing's called "He's Alive," and
I see a lot of different copy people. There's never going to be another Elvis or
No.
Waylon Jennings. There's
there
people
are some
who
people
say
that come
they,
along once in
yeah,
a lifetime, and that's it.
You know, and
know.
I've seen
I've always
quite a
felt that,
few.
you know, life isn't fair, because if it was fair, Elvis would be alive and all the imposters would be dead. But that's life, you know.
Well, I was fortunate enough to interview Charlie Hodge. We had it on the show one, and he was telling me about all the stuff about the real stories about these things that people exaggerate. He was so famous, people just made up their own stories, I think.
Yeah.
It was very interesting.
As I told you earlier, that, you know, through the years we've recorded everything from jazz to R&B to disco. We had a huge number 28 disco hit called "Get On Up and Dance the Continental" back in the '80s, and we even did a version of. We're talking about Elvis. We did "Don't Be Cruel" polka on one of Jimmy Sturr's albums. Honest to God.
Right.
And so we do anything.
Well, you got it. You really.
Yeah, Jimmy does too. Jimmy's
Jimmy's got a great band.
From Florida,
Right.
New York.
And Jimmy gets all these, you know, a lot of country folks on his albums. The album we were on had
Bill
Dwayne
Anderson
Eddy.
and-
Dwayne Eddy. I don't know, just a bunch of Willie Nelson.
I know he had he was still alive. Yakety Sax was on. He was still alive at that time.
Boots
He was-
Randolph.
yeah, he was on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And,
They stopped the Polka Grammy Awards because of him. He was winning every year, right?
Right.
Yeah.
He has 18, 17, or 18.
He's got a
Grammys,
stack of
and
them.
And they stopped the award.
Yeah.
they threw him
Because he
in.
was
They
winning
threw him
every
into
year.
folk music because that's that's the way it is. What are you gonna do?
Now, if his on his album, if that won the Grammy and you were performing on that, would you get a Grammy also?
That was
As
the
one
one.
of the artists?
You would probably get a certificate.
You get a certificate.
Certificate. That's like what Carl got from Idaho. He won a country award.
And
in Idaho.
I'm sure he's got a whole stack of them too. My kids
It's a
say to me, "Why don't you
certificate.
melt that down if it's gold embroidered from the government?"
You know
I said,
what?
"Well,
It's still.
it's
you
for
know
me
what?
and my
Something to be
wife and
proud
family."
of.
Yeah.
You know, 2 years, was it 2 years ago or 3 years ago? We made the Bronx Walk of Fame. And
Walk of Fame.
that was quite a thrill for us, because we were there with Bobby Darin and Colin Powell, and Bancroft, just so many, you know, and here we are, you know, and you drive down the concourse and there's our name up on the street, you know, so
Nice, very nice.
that was a thrill, you know.
Well, you
Football
deserve
selling
it. People
concourse, too,
people
back
love
in
your music. I mean, it's
Did
Back
you-
in the-
that's
yeah.
what it's all about.
Tell me,
1990.
did that name ring a bell?
Yes.
It
Yes,
did,
it
yeah,
did.
okay.
167 in the concourse was another one of my first foot posts.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're retired now.
Well, that was
You're
down by
done.
the Melrose Dairy down that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, and
I did a commercial for the dairy
Days,
farmers up
those were
here.
the-
They didn't want to use it. I thought it was so nice. It was like, come to Sullivan County, come smell our dairy air. They didn't like it.
they should have used it.
I know.
Better than I Love New York, right? And look what happened to Sullivan County. You know, they're
stinks.
still trying to come back.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, now they're trying to put a water world or something here in Port Jervis
Yeah,
on
are
the
they?
river. Yeah. To bring people here. What are they going to do when they get
Well,
here?
we've got Bethel Woods.
Yes.
Right.
very
That was
nice
the start.
facility. Very nice.
People like it, but it's too far out, I think. It's a sweet place, but it's, to me,
How did you mean far out?
it's far
Like,
out.
like it's hip, or you mean by distance? You mean?
Distance is,
yeah.
that's the only complaint.
You ever go
They
to a
put
show up
it's
there?
a
Some of
great,
the
it's a
people are
great
far out up
site
there.
and everything, but it's just the ride is a killer, and then the roads, the getting into them. I'm sure you've been there. It's like they're not made for the place. It's and they've had a lot of great acts. We went up and seen Skinner there. It was a pretty good show. But they have a lot of different stuff there, and I know doo-wop. A lot of people do that. The firemen over in Middletown always have a doo-wop show all the time.
Well, Bethel Woods has one usually every year, and every year they book it. We're working,
Yeah, well, that's the way it is. A lot of them don't realize.
and we're the local guys. You know.
A lot of times, Larry, they don't realize it. They want to wait till March and May to book you for July. Forget it.
Yeah.
January, December even. That's like I can.
I know I went to see Dave Matthews up in Bethel Woods, and in the parking lot, they had thousands of fans that just follow him around the country. And I was not a fan of the music. I took my brother-in-law there, and I became a fan of the music. Do you find at your shows that people continuously go year after year?
Yeah, I remember not too long ago we worked at FAU, Florida. What is it? Florida something at a university, and walked out on stage, looked in the front row, and we had friends from Long Island, a bunch of them sitting in the front row. When we worked in Atlantic City, they would come down from New England. They'd charter buses, and whole groups would come. So fans are fans, you know.
And if
and-
you're doing like 5 or 6 shows in Florida, by the 6th show, you recognize that some of the same people are in the audience
It's
for a lot of the shows.
You know, it's
same
wonderful
shows.
because they support us. Without our fans, and you know this, Carl.
Right.
Without them, we're nowhere.
That's right.
You know.
Well, I did a big giant pig roast somewhere, and these ladies, I don't want to say their age, but they were in their 90s, and we were playing, and they get up on the picnic tables and we're dancing.
God bless
I
them.
mean, we're redneck hillbillies. We get them stomping. They're up on the table. So I went over to the lady. And I says to her, I haven't seen people on the tables in years because of the DWIs. Nobody parties like that. She says, we used to go to the Silver Dollar. I says, that was us. She didn't even recognize me because I got old. She got old, too. They used to dance on the tables down the Silver Dollar, Monroe. I don't know if you ever knew that spot, but
None of us get younger, Carl.
what a jumping place.
That
And,
was back
and,
in
and
the
they
70s.
came out. It was crazy.
70s and early 80s, the silver dollar was around, right?
Oh, it was-
Closed probably or early 80s. No,
should've
Carl
been-
and
it
I
should've
want
been-
everyone to
should've been-
know we're available for weddings, bar mitzvahs, graduations,
Divorces,
parties, divorces, funerals, wakes.
Don't you do that when you sign up for a wedding? You sign them up for the divorce too, because you get 3 gigs at
That's
once.
it. We give them a bargain. But you can go to our website again, LarryChanceTheEarls.com. All the information's there, contact information. In our little jukebox, you can hear some of the music.
Store.
Great.
We have a store. We have a lot of pictures.
And your schedule. So everybody
Our
can catch
schedule.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we doing here? Are we playing something else? Doing anything else? Nobody.
Oh, we're going to do a...
I should just look at the manager.
Yes,
He's
I mentioned
on top
earlier.
of everything.
I mentioned earlier, Then You Can Tell Me Goodbye, which was one of our favorite songs of all time. And, we did a PBS special.
Oh yeah,
And,
I watch that all the time. Yeah.
Yes, well, the Casinos were one of the groups we got to work with that night. And they were a California-based group. And in all the years that I've been in this business, I never got to work with them. And I was very fortunate because Gene Hughes, the lead singer, died shortly after that show. So I was very fortunate having met him. But anyway, it's a song called Then You Can Tell Me Goodbye, and just a classic song. Kiss me each morning for a million years, and hold me each evening by your side. Tell me you'll love me for a million years, and if it don't work out, if it don't work out, then you can spend my dreams with your side.